Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. And here I am, painting the rest. Oh, I thought I would have fun with this tonight. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And so here we are. I grew up in Florida, and birds were like my thing. Parrots would fly over our house like all the time, and that was just like the coolest thing to me. And so it's just fascinating to me, just all of it. And tonight I'm gonna do a cockatoo. I think we'll see how it goes, but like I said, I just thought this would be fun to kind of do a little abstract take on it. I'm completely involved in all of the things. This is a neon yellow as the background, and then the other ones, they're not all neons, but they're brighter colors and different things. So oops, I'm trying to decide what way I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna start. This is gonna be kind of, I don't want to say it's gonna be abstract because it's not abstract, but this is gonna have a little more non-precise bird looking. Just, I tend to do more cartoonish looking birds, animals. Like none of them are, it's on a bright yellow background with like all this color. So none of the things that I do are ever precise, but I just didn't want y'all thinking it was gonna be precise. So today was a great Owen day. I'm so proud of him. He loves going to his doctor's appointments, which completely makes me happy because we've worked really hard to get to that point. When he was a baby, way before autism was even like in my mindset of what, was going to be part of our life. I was always at the doctor's because of all my things. And so when he was very young, I told him constantly how much the doctors meant to us and what to kind of expect, and that they were there to help us, and to just know that anytime we went to the doctors, that sometimes it wasn't fun because we weren't feeling good, and sometimes they had to give us shots or just, all the things. But I talked to him when he was very young about it because I just wanted to explain as much as I could. And so that is how it got started. And as he got older, doctor appointments were hard. He loves going to them now that he understands a little bit more. And, we went through many years where the communication skills just weren't there. And he had a hard time even looking at mommy. So it was a lot for him to process. It was a lot for mommy to process. And we've had this pediatrician for many years, and we have a new counselor. We had a morning appointment and then an afternoon appointment, and he loves both of them. But the pediatrician, she's been there with us since he was only a couple days old when we first met her, and so it's so good because she can see so much of his progress and where he is now and what he's done, and just being able to kind of go through that with her. And he wanted his picture taken with her today, and she was excited, and it was just such a great time to be there with him in this amazing moments, like these wonderful times where he is so getting the process, and just it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful to watch him grow and learn and be just, I'm so proud of him. So we talked through several things with him, and just he's doing great for his age. He's always been small for his just his build and everything, and it's just part of the genetics of life. But he's growing. He's just been always in the very low percentile for height and weight. But he is definitely growing. Oh, I'm making a mess, peoples. I'm making a mess. Wait a minute, what did I do? Oh. I'm like, where did it go? I need another one. Because I have all my dark colors. I have brown and grays on those, and I meant to use the same one on the same thing so that I would have that, but that's okay. So, now I'm going to kind of mix some of these yellows on here. The part of that is the yellow that's the background. So when it dries, you'll see you'll see it going out in the color there. But it kind of will fade into the background. Which is exciting to me. I always say I love to watch paint dry, and I'm not exaggerating. I think it's fun to see how things change when you're making something, like what the process does to paint. So it just makes me happy. It makes me happy. And I wanted to have fun tonight with this, Sometimes you just have to do something just different. Ooh. If you've watched before, you know that I drop paint a lot, and that's not always good. I almost forgot that I needed some feet. Little feeders here. Technically, he should have one. Let's see. He should only have... Let me think. He should only have really one in front. No, he's got two in front, one in back. Oh. Hello. We're just gonna make this thicker. Okay, people. This is what happens when we're just gonna make the branch thicker. Just make the branch thicker, and then we'll fix our little problem here. I'm trying to do feet math for the birds, and I'm right. It's that just doesn't sound right, but I'm so when I turn this off and I look, I'll be like, nope, it was the other way. But no, I'm pretty sure it's 2 forward, 1 back. I've had numerous birds over the years, and you would think that you could just keep it in your mind, but I should look it up, but that's okay. Yeah, he's got to hold on to the branch somehow. So anyways, Owen had a great day. This is his spring break, and we've had a very busy spring break, plus the time change, which was, I'm thankful that it happened during spring break because, well, it's a lot. It's hard on him. He looked out the window the first night it happened, and he said that nighttime was confused, and that couldn't have been a more true statement, really, you know. So but tomorrow we are going. He has started planning these breakfasts with our church ladies and different people, depending on the times. And so we're going to breakfast with our church family tomorrow. And then he's got his therapy. He takes, he's got lots of therapies. But tomorrow is speech, OT, occupational therapy, and PT, physical therapy. And so he'll have breakfast in the morning, and then we'll come home for a little bit, and then we'll go to his afternoon therapies, and he's really looking forward to that. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And then Friday we're going to go with some other friends to the Clay Center, which is like a museum thing. And if you've watched before, you'll know the full story of that. And then on Saturday it's his birthday, 14, and then Sunday is his pool party birthday. Pool birthday party? Anyways, indoor pool party for his birthday. I'll get it figured out by then. Not really, probably. So, okay, there we go. I'm just adding some extra lines. When it dries, it'll give it a little more texture. And the wing has a little more of that bright yellow background. Okay, so we're going to do O for Owen, and then L, and got no extra paint on there. B. There we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.